welcome back to the series of Java tutorial, and in today's video we're gonna learn about method overloading in Java. As you know that in Java we call a function as a method. So let's straight away begin. What we have is method overloading in Java. Straight away means that you have same name methods. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, let's not just directly come to the program. Let's give it a try. Method overloading is something that same name functions with different parameters. Okay, it means if you want to add two numbers and you have a method for that. If you want to add two numbers, you add a separate method called add with two parameters. Yeah. If you want to add you have a class calculation void sum with two parameters int a int b, which adds two number. Exactly, you have a same name method sum int a int b int c, but it adds three number simultaneously. So the benefit of method overloading in Java is seems program to read the function easily. You got a exactly idea that what this function gonna do with the name sum itself, and with the difference in number of parameters make it differentiable for anyone to read it. Okay, so the parameters method overloading is of two types in Java, and it is called, one type is changing number by arguments and second is changing by data type. By changing number of arguments, I already showed you that in this case void sum has two elements, and this next void sum has three elements int a int b int c. Both are doing the same functions but a different number of arguments. Okay, let's just save it. I'll show you calculation dot one dot java in the desktop folder. Let's just save it and give it a try. Desktop, yeah. And what was the name? Java C calculation. Exactly. So no errors. Let's just run it straight away. Calculation 1. Boom. Calculation 1. Okay, was the error? Could not find or load the main class calculation 1. Okay, wait. Let's just find what's the error. The main class calculation 1. Okay, let's just pause and I'll find the error. So here we go, guys. I got the problem before, but there was some problem in the class name, because I've already saved a class a program with calculation 1, so it came in an error of that, but I just corrected it. I named the class cal, and simultaneous GNC objects and constructor for that, and just run it. I'm gonna find it, and it'll run fine, I think. And then just c cal.java, no errors, and boom. Okay, it just ran. I think something is going wrong with my CMD, because I just ran it and it ran, but the concept was just to tell you that what is the way of separating those method overloading concept. By one means that the number of parameters has been changed. And let's move on to the second kind of parameters. It says changing the data type. Changing the data type, I mean, this program, as you can see, changing the data type means I've already done for you. We have same function doing, let's just name it again so that it won't hurt us again. Let's name it calc. Let's just change it here to calc. Okay, so So it was named calc void sum int a int b void sum double a double b. Now what is double? If you don't know, I want to tell you, double is something that has a bit size of 8. So it means it will carry a decimal number. Okay, if you know C, in C language we use float, but bigger number of float will be carried in double, but it has a 8-bit size. So it has an int data type and it has a double data type. That is thing, both have the same number of arguments, 2 arguments, but the data type of both the parameters is different. So this is the differentiable thing between the both methods. So just run it again. Calc Java. Source file usage. I think my system is not working properly. Maybe. Welcome back, guys. And I think my compiler got some issues, serious issues. I got to repair them as soon as possible, but I just noted down all that program for you so that I can show you what will happen and what is the ideal output for that. And let's just have a look. We have int data type both sides, we have a double data type both sides. That's the differential thing. The last thing we discussed is that when we come to the main part, we making the object of class calculation, calling the method sum 10.5, and as you see we have 10.5 as a parameter, so it will automatically go to the method void sum double a double b, because it recognizes that 10.5 is a float digit and it comes to the data type double a and double b. And the next part 2020, it is an integer part, so it'll go to the first function and the output will be 2140. Okay. But you might have a question that why we can't change the return type of a method. By return type I mean that is the void. The void is the return type, as you already know, is of the method. And somebody says that if we change it to void, making it, okay, let's just make it not void, let's just make it int. Let's just make it int, and yeah. And somebody says that let's just make it int, so it's a differentiable as hell. Okay, but that's not the case, because the JVM will not interpret. Let's just look at this example. Int sum int a, and this have an int return type, this method, and this method has a double return type. It will return a digit which is double. And when we just run it of making the standard procedures, we're gonna find a compile time error, and the reason is that our Java JVM will not recognize that. We are able to recognize because it has an int data type here, and the result will store a data of int, so we know that it should be automatically go to the function this, but the JVM isn't smart as us, so it will not recognize and giving us a compile time error. So this is for now, for just brief of method overloading, and we got to discuss a lot of things after this. So hope you guys like it, and yep, goodbye.